Are you curious about the best sources of calcium? And rightly so, calcium is a must-use mineral for our bodies, and it's worth considering the best ways you can give it to your body. In fact, your whole skeleton, your muscles, and your nervous system depend on calcium for normal functioning. Surprising, right? So it goes without saying how much damage calcium deficiency can do to your body. With that being said, here are the 10 proven foods that are so rich in calcium that everyone must add them to their diet list right away. Let's check them out. Starting off at food number 10, dried uncooked figs. Generally speaking, nearly all dried fruits are rich in fiber, provide good nutrients, and are easily consumable. Problems like heart diseases and obesity are best treated with these. But among all dried fruits out there, uncooked figs contain the highest calcium. Surprisingly, 1 cup of fig contains 300 milligrams of calcium, which is almost the same amount that is found in low-fat skimmed milk. According to a 2015 study, eating figs daily can help increase your intake of many minerals, including, of course, calcium. Just to put things in perspective, figs come from a tree called ficus and have a very unique taste and soft texture. That's why if you plan on using them for a longer period of time, it's best to preserve them. How? Simply use them dried. Doctors recommend that every person should add figs to their daily diet for a healthy digestive and immune system. Dried figs not only provide calcium but also magnesium and phosphorus that are also needed to strengthen your skeletal system and decrease your chance of weak bones, which is also called osteoporosis. Experts recommend that you stick to eating only 2 to 3 dried figs daily for best results. Number 9. Yogurt. 100 grams of yogurt contain 110 milligrams of calcium, which is the perfect amount of calcium to fulfill the demands of your body. In fact, only 1 cup of yogurt is sufficient enough to provide you 49% of your daily calcium needs. So if you want to strengthen your bones and regulate your normal neural functioning, then add yogurt to your daily diet. We recommend that you eat at least 3 servings of dairy products like yogurt daily. 100 grams of yogurt also contains 10 grams of protein that is 3 times greater than milk. Number 8. Fortified orange juice. Your skeletal system doesn't only need calcium and phosphorus to become strong. Vitamin D is another mineral that is very much needed for its durability. Unfortunately, not all calcium-rich foods can provide you vitamin D. This is where commercially prepared fortified orange juice comes in. Experts suggest that an 8-ounce glass of fortified orange juice contains just the perfect amount of calcium and vitamin D that your body needs. To put this to the test, a research was carried out in 2003. Participants were divided into 3 groups and given 3 different drinks. The participants of the first group were given 240 milliliters of whole milk, while the second group was given 240 milliliters of fortified orange juice. The third group, however, was given normal orange juice daily for 12 weeks. After the 12 weeks, researchers found that the participants in the second group that were given fortified orange juice had the best vitamin D levels, followed by group 3 and then group 1 that only drank milk. So if you want to feed your body good amounts of fortified orange juice and calcium at the same time, then fortified orange juice is the best way to go. But again, don't overdo it. We suggest that you only consume 1 glass of fortified orange juice because excess calcium for the body is also not good. For example, kidney stones, those also come about because of excess calcium. Number 7. Calcium fortified cereals. Just 1 cup of calcium-fortified cereals like Corn Flakes contain 250 to 1,000 milligrams of calcium. That is way better than the amount you would find in regular low-fat milk. This is because these fortified cereals are artificially prepared and contain nutrients that are not naturally part of them. These foods are specially made to compensate for the nutrients our bodies demand. For example, many people in the US especially don't consume enough iron, calcium, and many other vitamins from their daily foods. In this case, eating a breakfast cereal that contains all the necessary nutrients like calcium, vitamin A, B6, B12, folic acid, thiamine, and riboflavin is necessary. This is why doctors recommend using calcium-fortified cereals as a practical approach to increase calcium intake in children. Good digestion, increased immunity, and healthy blood flow are just some other health benefits of calcium-fortified cereals. Number 6. Seafood. If you are a seafood lover like us, then you are already off to a good start. Seafood like salmon and cod are very good natural alternatives to milk if you want calcium. For example, 3 ounces of sardines contain 325 milligrams of calcium. You can think of sardines as a vitamin powerhouse. They are downright rich in vitamin B12 and omega-3 fatty acids that your body needs to stay functional and for treating osteoporosis. So if you plan on eating some calcium-rich seafood, we recommend starting with salmon, cod, shrimp, crabs, and lobsters. If, however, you are lactose intolerant, then we suggest eating sardines and mackerel as the best dietary options. Number 5. Spinach. 1 cup of cooked spinach contains 240 milligrams of calcium. That is almost the same amount of calcium you would find in 1 cup of milk. You would already know the countless benefits of spinach. For example, spinach contains vitamin A, C, and K1 that make it a superfood for eye health, immune function, and healthy skin. Not only that, but spinach also contains iron that is vital for your red blood cells and oxygen transportation throughout your body. But this doesn't mean that you substitute spinach for milk. Instead, try to eat spinach and dairy products together for the best calcium intake. You can also eat citrus fruits with spinach because vitamin C can help increase the absorption of calcium. Number 4. Tofu and edamame. Tofu is a type of food made from soy milk and then condensed into blocks. Many people love this food because it's gluten-free, cholesterol-free, and contains no calories. With that said, tofu is also an excellent source of calcium and iron that strengthens the bones and increases oxygen supply in the body. Ever wonder why tofu contains good amounts of calcium? Well, it's prepared in calcium. In fact, you can get 86% of your daily calcium intake by just eating half a cup of tofu. 100 grams of tofu is the magic number. This is just the right amount to get good amounts of protein, iron, phosphorus, manganese, phosphorus, copper, and zinc. Yeah, that is a long list of nutrients. But if you want to maintain neural, muscular, and skeletal functions of your body, then these nutrients are your best bet. Edamame, on the other hand, are young soybeans that are harvested before they ripen. Even though they are not as effective as tofu, edamame can provide you 10% of your daily calcium intake. Talking about its benefits, edamame provides antioxidants, improves heart health, and maintains a good blood lipid profile. Number 3. Dairy products. We are talking about calcium-rich foods, and well, how can we skip dairy products from the list? We've all heard the phrase, drink more milk to become stronger, right? And that's exactly correct. It's been proven time and again that milk can make your bones strong. Dairy products like milk, butter, and cheese are the preferred sources of calcium that almost everyone can consume easily. Nutrition data shows that 1 cup of low-fat milk and buttermilk contain 300 milligrams of calcium. Milk, in particular, is a very good source of calcium, especially fortified milk that provides vitamin D as well. The calcium obtained from milk is more absorbable than any other source. Number 2. Sesame seeds. Sesame seeds are also a good source of dietary calcium. Sesame plants naturally grow in the tropical and subtropical parts of the earth like Asia, South America, and Africa. As for the calcium concentration, 1 ounce of sesame seeds contain 280 milligrams of calcium. This calcium supports the functions of muscles, hormones, blood vessels, and nerves in the body. Now, before we show you our personal favorite calcium-rich food, if you are enjoying today's video, then please do us this favor and smash the subscribe button. Also, leave us a comment saying I subscribed, and we will personally reply to each of your comments. Number 1. Hot cocoa. Want to eat hot chocolate with your calcium-rich food? Well, it's very much a possibility, because new dietary guidelines have added hot cocoa to the list of calcium-rich foods. 1 packet of hot cocoa contains 320 milligrams of calcium, which is very handsome. Hot cocoa also contains special chemicals that make it heart-friendly and good for memory improvement. In fact, did you know that hot cocoa can help prevent cancer? Plus, it's been proven to strengthen your immune system. And of course, like we discussed earlier on, commercially prepared or fortified hot cocoa, as you would call it, contains even more minerals like phosphorus, vitamin D, potassium, and magnesium. With all these different sources we discussed today, it's worth mentioning that the recommended daily intake of calcium is 1,000 to 1,300 milligrams, depending on your age. We recommend that you first find out your daily requirements and consume foods according to it. So which of these calcium-rich foods are you keen on trying? Have you ever tried any of these before? How was your experience? Be sure to let us know in the comments below. To see the next best health hack, click here.